So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. To the air again, Burrow. And he's brought down.
The two-point conversion is successful. And makes
he hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Baltimore Ravens.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This one caught by Isabella. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Complete to
Andy Isabella, 69 yards, and the Bengals add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brings up third down.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts
Loss of 7.
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 48-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let him know. Let him know. 56.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly